guys, it's Melanie. So today I have kind of a long-awaited review to share with you guys, and this is going to be one of several reviews on this product over the next couple of months because I wanted to sort of update you guys on the progress of the reduction of my pores using the Paula's Choice Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. So this is one of the newest products that Paula's Choice has recently come out with. It is the one product that I have stocked from the time that they have announced it's going to be released. The reason that I was so super interested in this essentially form of vitamin B3 is because this is one of the few products on the market that is actually supposed to be able to shrink your pores. Up until this point, there really hasn't been a ton of products out there that have actually caused a reduction in the size of your pores. Yes, you can make your pores look a lot smaller by keeping them clear. I have done that for myself by using a Clarisonic, my beloved Resist BHA9, which is also from Paula's Choice. This is a holy grail product for me as well because this keeps my pores blackhead free. When you have enlarged pores, you know that unfortunately it's very easy to get blackheads, and one of the products that has basically eradicated that issue on my face is the Resist BHA9. I do have other videos on this particular product, so I'll try to remember to link those down below. But those are kind of the two things that I have done to really keep my pores clear, but neither of those things have really addressed the stretched out pore situation that I have on my face. I have had enlarged pores ever since I was a teenager. By the way, my apologies about the bright light today. My sister-in-law just gave birth, and so I'm helping her with the baby quite a bit. So my filming schedule is a little bit different from normal, so I'm recording at weird times during the day, but hopefully this is still okay. But at any rate, the niacinamide is actually supposed to address the physical size of the pores. So it's supposed to help them shrink back up. Up until this right here, there is nothing that has actually done that in the past. So, another thing that it does is it helps to smooth out wrinkles. That for me is kind of great if it does that, amazing, but there's other ways to address the wrinkles. There really has been nothing in the past that I have found that has actually shrunk the size of my pores, and this has. I've only been using this for about 1 month and 1 week at this point, so a little over a month. You guys, I started seeing results from it after the first 2 weeks, and that is pretty unheard of with most skincare. Usually you have to use something for a solid 1 to 3 months before you really start seeing some results from products. This I started noticing immediate results from, and I got so excited about it that I think I mentioned it in a Friday Favorites already a few weeks ago. You guys, this stuff is just a holy grail item for me. I will never be without this. This has actually started to shrink the size of my pores. Where I have noticed the most reduction for me personally is on my cheeks. The cheeks for me are definitely an area where I used to get a lot of blackheads. It's so gross. Blackheads to me are so disgusting. They're kind of grosser to me personally than pimples are, and I don't know why. I think it's just because that has been my problem my entire life. I didn't so much suffer from active acne. It was just blackheads for the most part. I have really oily skin, and that breeds that type of activity on the face. So that has been a struggle for me for the longest time. This formulation is amazing because it sinks into my skin very easily. So when I apply this to my cheek area, I actually use this all over my face, but I really concentrate it right in this area right here. It actually has shrunk the size of my pores. I keep wanting to look in the mirror because I'm just so impressed with how much better my pores look. I'm so excited to use this for the next however many years they make it and to see what continued progress I can get from it. because it just has been working so extremely well. In terms of what you're getting, so, and by the way, this is from their Resist line, which is sort of their like anti-aging type line. So there are other like anti-aging benefits within this serum, but the main one is obviously the niacinamide, which is vitamin B3. And that again is to address the size of your pores as well as the wrinkles on your face. But you do get 0.67 fluid ounces, so it's not even a fluid ounce, but you need so little. When I first started out using this, I did use it morning and night. I feel like I didn't really have to do that. I just felt like doing it because I was so excited about the product. If you use this once a day, that's totally fine. I prefer to use it in the evening because I think during the night, your skin definitely regenerates itself. The packaging is great because it's glass, it's opaque, no light is going to get to the product. It has a really nice dropper that works extremely well. The serum is kind of a cloudy color, and then it's honestly like water, you guys. So you take between, they say 2 and 3 drops. I usually use about 5 because I'm putting this all over my face. And what I will do is I will mix all of my different serums. So right now I'm using a lot of the Astorwood Naturals products. So I will just make like a little slurry of serums in the palm of my hand. I will mix them all together very gently and then proceed to like press them into my skin. And it's amazing because just this product, you can use it just by itself. You don't have to use it with anything else. You basically just like work it into your skin and, press it in, and then it immediately absorbs, and you go to bed and you wake up the next morning, and over the next, month, you will just be so impressed by how much smaller your pores appear. Like I said, best results so far have been on my cheeks. I have noticed a reduction with the size of my pores on my nose as well. Not so much in the forehead area because they weren't really super enlarged there to begin with, but I'm sure I'm receiving some benefits in that area. And then my chin has somewhat enlarged pores, but it's not as bad as this area right across my face here. So those are the areas right here that I really focused on. And like I said, big difference so far. I am so much more comfortable with people coming closer to my face at this point because I don't feel like they're staring at giant craters on my face, which is huge. I still continue to use the Resist BHA9, and what's awesome is that if I wanted to mix these two together and apply this all over my face, I have done that and it works extremely well. You can essentially use this Resist booster in with any of your existing lotions, serums. I would apply it probably before you put an oil on your face because oils will sort of seal your skin off. So an oil is typically the last step that you want to take in your hydrating routine on your face. I would apply this first. Usually think of it as like thinnest formula to like thickest. That's the order of application that you normally want to take. So, but for the most part, if you have a lotion that you really enjoy using at night, just add between 3 and 4 drops of this in with your existing lotion and turn it into a pore reducing lotion, which is awesome. I really cannot say enough good things about this, you guys. I'm really focusing on the reduction of my pores more than I am my wrinkles. So I haven't paid enough attention to notice whether it has had like a drastic effect on that. I do tend to be pretty good about using anti-aging type serums just in general. But this is a life changer, you guys. That sounds dramatic, but if you are someone who has enlarged pores, you know how frustrating that can be because they just collect things. Like they are craters on your face that essentially collect makeup, dirt, bacteria, pollution. It just falls into your pores and then creates either blackheads or pimples, whiteheads. It can just be incredibly frustrating. And I'm just such a fan, you guys. I will continue to keep you guys updated over the next 3 months. I already have a backup, which is this guy right here. I haven't even gotten to the halfway point with this, so you know, I imagine this will last me for quite some time, but I do not want to be without it. If for some reason, like Paula's Choice is like, oh, we weren't able to make enough and we won't have any for the next 6 months, I would be so depressed. So I went ahead and bought a backup already. This is not cheap. I will link this down below for you. I want to say it's either $40 or $42. It's not cheap. However, it is worth every penny, you guys. Just like this is worth every penny to me. Whenever I get dangerously close to running out of this, I immediately buy a backup because this has been such a life changer for me as well. I do always have a 10%, a $10 off referral code down in my like discount code section. That is a referral link. So if you use that, I do get some credit. So don't use that if you're not comfortable with it, but you can use anyone's like Paula's Choice link and get that. So if you have another YouTuber that you prefer, use their code. It's a good way to get $10 off and bring the cost of this down a little bit. Also, if you have ordered from Paula's Choice before, you can't use that 10% off code, but Ebates always has Paula's Choice at 5% cash back, and a lot of the cash back that I've made has not only come from like our house renovation, but buying stuff from Paula's Choice because it's 5% cash back, which is pretty good. So make sure that you're using Ebates for stuff like this as well, but let me know. I know some of you have already purchased this based on that Friday favorites video that I did. Let me know what your experience is so far down below. I don't think that I have heard one bad thing about this product yet. It genuinely seems to actually shrink the size of your pores. There's proof right here. I'm in love with this stuff. So let me know if you have any questions down below. Let me know if you have been using the 10% Niacinamide Booster and what your thoughts are. And I will continue to check in with you guys about this product and show you obviously what my face is doing. You guys see me on camera almost every single day. Lighting definitely probably works in my favor a little bit. It sort of helps to blur things sometimes. But I can tell you that like even my husband has noticed that my face has been looking a lot smoother and not quite as textured from the enlarged pores. So, and if he notices, he really just, you know, he doesn't notice anything. So I've asked him and he has said that my skin has definitely looked much better in recent weeks. So I'll take it. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.